Yeah. I had an issue with the phone. I'm back again. So, like I said, I think that's why, like I brought out 2 Corinthians 2:11. At least Satan get advantage of us, for we not ignorant of his devices. And like I said, this is some history that needed to be brought out. Like I said, it's multiple different things that this red Hebrew Edomite is doing. Like I said, and that's why I just read that Proverbs 4. What's that, 16? They devising wickedness, roughly paraphrasing, but they don't sleep well unless they devise some wickedness. You know what I mean? Like, it's motherfucking the devil. You go into that D-Wave, the quantum computer. I did a lesson about it out of these books. This motherfucker want to do, artificial intelligence. He want to, augment human beings. Shit, if they could, they would go back in time and just, probably wipe everybody out except for them. But then at the same time, they like us to entertain them. So I don't know. They probably just try and keep the fucking sellout ass, weak ass motherfucking niggas for real. But enough of that. I'm about to jump into the lesson. Like I said, the book is Guinea Pigs by the guy John Hall. Technologies of Control, Chapter 2, and we're talking about MK Ultra. Now they're using the author is quoting certain scriptures. I don't know why he's using this scripture. Because last time I read out of this, he quoted a scripture and he quoted out of Leviticus and it didn't say what my Bible says. So I don't know if he chose to put his own little twist on it or what the fuck he was doing. So lucky. I'm gonna try to work on. It says in scriptures, I believe in the book of Proverbs, a man is supposed to have control over his spirit. So I know if you're flowing in the spirit might get you to cuss sometimes. Rude speech is not a crime or against, it's not a sin. You know what I mean? But at the same time, we can, that's how you become a great orator. You got to be able to use words, as opposed to just using, certain words. You got to have a decent or what's the word? That's why I need to give me a dictionary. So, a flexible vocabulary. So this is second is quoting. Hey, no, that ain't what I read. It says 2 Thessalonians 2:11, and for this cause Yahweh shall send them strong delusion that they should believe a lie. It's kind of worded the same. You must be reading out of a different kind of Bible. Probably like NIV or something. So getting started, it says, at the end of World War II, many German physicists, medical doctors, scientists, and physicians were brought to the U.S. through secret channels without State Department approval. This is your government. That's the spirit, because like I said, I just brought up about the Freeway Ricky Ross. At the end of the day, your government is the same people that sent him to jail, but your government is the same people that gave him the drugs. Bunch of kids, and me by myself with my, men are vain, men are weak. I don't have the power to stop him, but at the same time, I know the power that has the power to destroy him. And when I say him, I'm talking about, all these men in cahoots, not just the red Hebrew Edomite, because you got different nations. Like when you go to Psalms 83, they all have, they made a pact to come together. You got fucking Israelites that's caught up in this shit. I was watching a brother out of Kansas City, Spiritual Warfare, GMS Spiritual Warfare, the brother Yawasop, Shalom, elder. I'm assuming he's an elder. I like his videos. And he does a lot of Mark of the Beast updates. And he was showing how, with that 666, that's the philosophy. That's why you see so many celebrities promoting it. So when you got people that sit up there and say that you're going to have these entertainers and athletes and sports people pushing it, why can't you see it? You see them literally throwing up the OK or the 666. You know what I mean? But my point being is, I just brought that up. You know what I mean? Your government is the same ones that brought this drug epidemic to our country. They allowed it to get, so at the end of the day, why would it be so hard? Why do you think our technologies jump started like that? At one point in time, Germany had the coldest what is it? It say the wise men are teeming. Germany had the wisest scientists. I just found out some history. Like, I didn't know Germany is the ones that came with the sub. That's how they was able to whoop on Great Britain. Was that World War One? Much akin to the Underground Railroad that the Catholic Church provided to Nazi war criminals, which is true, and you can look up. While y'all putting all your faith in the fucking this motherfucking red Hebrew Edomite, and it tell you in Scripture, Psalms 118, that put not thy confidence in man. You know what I'm saying? You be better off putting your confidence in, in your faith. Because when you go into confidence and faith, they interchange, but they're pretty much the same thing. Better put your faith in the Most High. Because, that's what faith is. It's believing without seeing. I don't have to literally see it. I know somebody that say they can see spiritual things, and I believe that. But at the same time, they don't have any faith, though. But they have seen all this different stuff. I've seen how the world works. I've seen enough in life that I know it's a power. You know what I mean? I know it's a motherfucking physical, a spiritual demon, Satan. You know what I mean? And his counterpart is this red Hebrew Edomite that does his bidding. And he's 2/3 ass niggas that think it's cool just to be, you ain't even really gaining off. Like I watched a dude, I heard one time, I ain't gonna go into too much detail, but I knew a dude, the whole time he's selling all these drugs, he doing all this little wild shit, then he catch a case, and you ain't got nothing. So what the whole time you just been doing this shit. Like, and don't get me wrong, if you ain't, that game, I've seen dudes get in there and, I just was at the movies to watch that Avengers Endgame, and a dude I know that I grew up around, how you got the beginning things where you could pay for like advertising time before the movie start. I'm seeing this dude, he done paid me on this thing. He got a little, man, you know what I'm saying? I was just tripping on like, God damn, devil blessing me. You know what I mean? But, that's why you got so many people. I know a lot of wicked people around this time that actually is maintaining or doing pretty good. You know what I mean? But at one of the most wicked times ever. Do you realize the homeless rate right now? Did you know, like, I guarantee you something, I'm going to tell you something about my city. In my city, you got different shelters for women, but at the same time, they're not even they don't have any room for people because those for the families are actually filled up. And they ain't going to build another facility. So, you know what I'm saying? Like, at the end of it, but people taking this shit as a game, though, you know what I mean? That tells you something right there. You had whole families that became fucking homeless. Of course, you always had a dude here, a female out there. And, like, I was listening to the brother from Ancient of Days. I forgot his name. You know what I mean? I like his spirit, though, he's strong in the word. But he was sitting up there saying, he said, wait till this shit get bad. Because we go out on the highways and byways. I've been, my lot was to lose everything and actually be homeless and dwell amongst them. And I know that you can get caught up out there. That's why call Allah, Yahweh Ba'Hashem, Yahweh Shabbat that I didn't, he had enough grace and love for me that he didn't let me get caught out there. But I can clearly see when this shit go all the way bad, you gonna have demons on. We just was at camp, it was like 4 dudes coming up and they bugged out and you could tell they got demons on. So in that day when shit go bad, that was a good video I was just watching. They only put up 2 videos since yesterday. But I sent one in our group chat because brothers need to see this. Do people even realize this place is getting plagued right now? You got diseases that they supposed to have been destroyed and eradicated popping back up. You talk about the bubonic, you know what I mean? You got people still lost though. Like that's why I say, like, man, you got to be careful even touching the motherfucker. So that's why I put it up in the group chat, because I know like brothers that's, in this truth, that's actually on the highways and byways. They know how you got random bug outs or demons, how they want to come up and touch you. You'll have a motherfucker that's come across like he ain't bugged out, and then you'll see, you know what I mean? Like, we just seen it all, you know what I mean? Like, same motherfuckers pull pistols, seen all kind of shit. See people get judged right in front of us. See, we done got threatened, you know what I mean? Like, oh, you know, but at the same time, that's to be expected. It said in scripture that Paul, when he spoke, riots broke out. You know what I mean? Why everybody talking about they believe in this Bible, but they want it to be, because this motherfucker done brainwashed you to think, love everybody. Like, I don't think people actually understand the Bible, and that's going to be scary, because the Most High going to actually one day open your mind up to, like, when you ain't got nobody reading the Bible. You got California. My dumb ass, the woman I had kids with, this bitch so stupid. This bitch ran to California, right? Now, I can understand because of where we from. She didn't want to deal with the heartache. But the bitch used to kick me out, and I used to have to live in a bando in a closet. And the only reason why I'm alive is because that was the will of the Most High. So I knew she could have did it. She just chose. It wasn't like she was doing that shit. She in a facility. You know what I'm saying? She chose to fuck up her spot because she's stupid. But my point being is this. She moved to a place, not only is the water contaminated, not only is the state trying to break up into 3 different fucking separate states, they're trying to ban the Bible. So when shit go bad there, how you go, you know what I'm saying? But, you know, that's the will of the Most High. I ain't even really get into the lesson because it's just, you know, it's so much stuff going on. You can go anywhere with it. That's why I'm probably going to have to do a follow-up little videos with it, you know what I mean? Like, I try to, it's only like, let me see, it's like 5 pages. I'm going to read this first page, and then, like I said, I'd probably do 3 more separate videos to end the lesson on here. Because, like I said, there's multiple subjects about the different techniques and things they do to actually control behavior. So, Salakia for that. I'm about to continue. Afraid of losing ground to the Germans in many scientific disciplines, these academic war criminals were allowed to escape the Nuremberg trials in favor of the academic positions in the United States. So if you didn't know that, which is true, if you didn't know that, a lot of people, that's why the ideology of America changed. So why do you think you got a group called Skull and Bones? You know, that 322. You know, the Society of Death. Why do you think that, man? Anyway, their entry into the United States was facilitated through 2 OSS operations called Project Paperclip and Project 63. I didn't know about Project 63. I'm going to check into that. Over 1,000 researchers were allowed entry into the United States